Hello, welcome, Bonnie Lee Weiss. Thank you so much for sitting down and sharing your testimonial of working together.
That's so good. Thank you for having me.
Bonnie, we've worked together in one-on-one power hours here and there, and you've just finished up one of my business group programs, Selling by Design. I want to ask you, what was life like before coaching or before booking one of those power hours? And what was life like before the 4 weeks we've just had? What motivated you to join my business group program as well?
I'll start with the business group program because it's last week we finished that. But I guess what motivated me to join that was just watching, just kind of always been inspired by what you do and your emails and just the way that you hold yourself. Um, I've always just wanted to work with you. And then for me, um, I struggle with like dyslexia. I struggle to even say the words sometimes, and like grammar and things like that. So I struggle sometimes to be clear with um, presenting myself and my business. So I felt like you were able to bring me so much structure around that and a clear vision. Um, and it just feels really flowy and like I just feel like I'm really comfortable with what I'm doing and what I'm offering and I'm really grateful for everything and the confidence it's also brought me because everything is clear, like it's like I see what's happening and I know what's going on so I can confidently put my message out basically.
Yeah. Do you feel like
And everything's
the yeah,
set
and
up with
everything's set
structure.
up with structure? Do you feel like the structure that I provided in the beginning was what helped you get really clear to take action on your business that felt really aligned?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 100%. Mm.
Yeah. And what were some of those structures and strategies that really worked for you, Bon, that I provided?
Um, I guess like the clear steps, and also just like the working on yourself, uh, to have like grounded and clear energy, um, to then go into the business, which is like not something that you're always taught. So I love that your work might be about business, but it's like number one about like your energy and like getting that right, and then business will flow naturally. So yeah, I love that.
Oh, that was so well put. Thank you for sharing that and reflecting that because it is such a fundamental that as conscious business owners, we have to get our energy right. So I'm sending you energy cleanses, cord cutting meditations, guided meditations, encouraging you to do rage releases, journal, connect to your inner child, all of this stuff that's such a part of my work and the groups and the holistic approach that I have to business, which you appreciate, which the people that join my programs appreciate, because that's how we want to live. We don't want to see our business as like this separate thing that we go to work on. It is a reflection and it is a byproduct of us being in alignment to our life force energy, and then it has a flow on effect of our inner management and inner energy work. So tell me a
Mm.
bit more, Bon, about what are some of those practices that you still include today in your non-negotiables that you feel really helped in the beginning and would encourage people to practice today if they're thinking about developing more conscious business, more of a conscious life?
Mm-hmm. I feel like for me, meditation is a huge one. Um, and just kind of watching your thoughts and observing that, and then also then journaling, because you can just release everything onto the page and clear the mind. I also love breath work, um, and yoga movement. But the ones that I do every day is my non-negotiables is meditation, breath work, and then chanting. What else do I do? Yeah, and then a bit of movement. And I feel like that's just gets me out for the perfect day, and also in the morning because yeah, I just don't even check my phone in the morning, so it's not something I even think about. But definitely not to check your phone first thing in the morning, because then you're just like, oh, I'm gonna do this. Da, da, da. Don't do that.
Yeah, I'm tr still practicing that. I feel better than usual and
Yeah.
just trying to get outside, get moving, get sunlight on the skin, and just leave my phone on do not disturb for half an hour in the mornings feels really good. So I can just get in touch and be clear. Um,
Yeah.
Thank you for that, Bon. I appreciate that. And I'm going to link Bonnie's YouTube and Instagram in the show notes below for the people watching this to go ahead and follow Bonnie and check out her work as well. Bon, tell me a little bit more about what's life like now? What's business like as a result of the structure and systems I've helped you with? What have we changed and evolved and refined in your business today?
Mm. Um, I, I guess like the one thing that I always struggled with was kind of honing in on one niche, and I was always told off every other coach that I had that like I needed to find a niche, and that never really sat with me. I struggled with that because there's so many different ways and avenues that I kind of work with, and you were the one coach that helped me feel safe with stepping into that and like flowing with that, the like ecosystem of my work and creating from that. That I don't need just one specific, yeah, like niche. So I feel that like brick off my chest of just like, yes, this makes sense to me. This is what I want to go. And that also has just really helped me be so clear and more in my creative flow.
Mm. Yeah, building up the ecosystem, the network of what Bonnie loves to learn about, teach on, coach on, share, speak about on her stories, go live on, and invite people in to share her passionate energy around what are the things in her ecosystem, the variety of things that she's sharing and being a hummingbird towards different ideas. She's cross-pollinating two different topics and creating something new and sharing that with the world and also inviting people into her new webinars, her programs, her one-on-one coaching for people that really resonate with that.
Mm-hmm. So that was obviously a big thing for me too. So your support and the group support with yeah, creating the webinar and like putting myself out there. Yeah, support is just the biggest thing, and I feel like you give it so well in such like a gentle way. So it's nice.
Mm. What am I like as a coach, Bon?
Mm. I feel like yeah, very gentle and but also there's fire there too when it's needed, which I love. Yeah, like you just make sure that you don't miss anything, like you're not in any people pleasing tendencies. Like tell it how it is, but tell it in a very respectful and like authentic way, which is what I believe in. So I really resonate with that. Um, so yeah. So
Thank
many
you.
things
That's so
lifting off.
nice. Oh, I'm just receiving that right now. Thank you, Bon. That's really
Thanks.
good feedback to hear as well, because from your experience, from the people in the group, it's just so good to know that I'm calling your best self forward. And we also have a
Yeah.
space where people cry on the calls. People share vulnerably
Mhm.
about what's going on in life outside of business, because once we clean up that energy, then we can take some real brave action when we're feeling clear and aligned for our business.
Mhm. Yeah.
What's life like now, Bon? From doing our power hours, from finishing our course, tell me a little bit more about like how life is, how business is, and what's the plans for the future.
So life is good. I feel less guilt when I choose to have a rest day, or I'll just stop doing the work that I'm doing or something, because I'm like listening to my body more and my intuition more, because I get the message a lot to slow down. Now I feel like I'm more in tune with that. And yeah, I just feel more confident with my business, which is something that I was for sure lacking. So through being clear with the vision of what I'm creating has brought me more confidence and more structure. Um, so yeah, I've just been creating a lot more, and I'm more clearer on what I'm creating, and also really connected to my inner child and my play. And yeah, I don't know. I feel like I have more of a voice now also, which is good. So yeah, a bit more fire in my belly. But yeah, um, so what's changed is that I have a webinar soon, um, which is great. It's also makes me a little bit nervous, but I'm excited for that, because I just know I'm just going to grow so much from it, and I'm excited for it. But yeah, so that was a huge step for me. So thank
Celebrating that, and how amazing. All of what you just shared there was fantastic to hear. And absolutely nerves, excitement, courage, brave action for the webinar coming up. It's like inner attunement and outer alignment has happened for you in such an obvious way. And
you.
I'm so grateful to be able to highlight that journey for you, Bon, and inspire people that are listening now, that are learning from you and wanting to do the same things. If someone's sitting on the fence about joining a group program, doing one-on-one, booking a call, what would you suggest for them?
Mm. I'd say, yeah, pick that call, get out of your head and get into your heart, like you know what's right for you. And if you're thinking about it, then it's right. Um, and then, yeah, sometimes we know what to do, and then we can get into our mind about it and create some stories, and yeah, just dive right in. Fuck the fear.
Is there anything else you want
Worth
to
it.
share, Bon, before we wrap up our testimonial?
Um, I don't know. I just thought I'm very grateful for you as a coach, you as a person, and just, yeah, very grateful for your support and your coaching. And yeah, thank you so much.
Hmm. Thank you so much for your time, Bon, for sitting down and sharing your testimonial today.